this is one thing, and I think it shows your dedication to the field. Even today, even I can also say anybody who comes into the office can say, like, you have your papers, all these that are stuck around these walls. It's your color pencils you have, you mark out, because I understand the importance of it, and I want to understand how, like, you need to do that yourself, because of course you have come to this level.
Because that's how I started. My journey started way back in '74 when I passed out from IIT Delhi. I joined a company called Desein Consulting Engineers. That is a consultant for power stations. And I was there till '83. So what I was doing there was basically designing. And it's such a vast field there because the power station encompasses everything that you know of mechanical and chemical engineering which is there. Because to run a power station means there would be a whole lot of equipment which many of them haven't seen. So I was a part of the team which was doing the design work. We were making the drawings. We were even having consultants come from Poland. There's a company called Electron. They were the partner in one of the projects there.
Okay.
They would come here, or I would go to Poland to discuss various things. So that's how my interest in design was deepened. So in '83, I left them, and I was bitten by the entrepreneurial bug. I wanted, I didn't want a boss. I wanted to be my own boss. I didn't want to hear. I wanted to do things my way. I knew the struggle will be hard. It won't be that easy because nothing is easy. Nothing comes easy. Much later in life, I was telling people who wanted to leave their job because they were frustrated, many reasons that they want to start their own. I would tell them, look, I started. I didn't care about that. What will happen if I don't have my next meal coming in the coming month or coming 6 months or something? But I took the plunge. So I would tell them, make sure that you have at least 1 years of savings available to you for your family. So nevertheless, '84, I started another company, not Comfort Engineers. So that was also primarily a consulting engineering firm where we would approach clients and ask them that we will do your designing or we'll do your drawing work. We'll take out the bill of quantities from those drawings and you can give us the drawings what you have or we'll make it ourselves. We went to 5, 7, 10 companies and they were always giving us work. Okay. But some of the money which is there, which drives every business, was much lesser in design work. People would give it, and then haggle about 2%, 3%, 4% of the total job value. So that was not enough if I have to build and I have to do something else. So I started Rohan Engineers, another company, but that was consulting engineers as well as contracting. Okay. Both were there. So I got a few more clients because they like the thing that I don't have to hire somebody else for doing the design work. And I've got a person who can do my work, complete it, and hand over the job to me. That's how it picked up. 99 or 2000. Suddenly I was landed with 3, 4 big jobs. It was that time and many crores of rupees. So that is the time I couldn't do it alone. So I wanted somebody to assist me. Yeah. And that's where Rajesh came. I had known him much earlier and I was still in Desein, but moved out. So we had a small stint together. It was a very full of hardship. He said, after a year, he says, I would like to go back to the job because I think there were things more important for him was to have a steady income rather than suddenly you get a money or sometimes you don't get it for a month or 2 months. So I found in him a selfless partner I could trust. I think during those times, he also started having confidence in each other. We can work again together. So 99, 2000, I suddenly picked up the phone and I called him. He was in Dhaka. Okay. That was in Bangladesh. He was working for some company there and I told him and then he said, okay, I'm prepared to come because I was thinking of coming back to Delhi or wherever because my stint out here is also finished. So he came in 2000. So we sat, understood each other more. And then in 2001, we formed this company called Comfort Engineering. Then we put our heart, soul into that. Slowly built up. We got jobs. I mean, Rajesh has always been a good asset in the sense that he could do things that I wished I wouldn't do. Even like sitting here for an interview, he would enjoy it more than I would. I really want to understand the journey of mechanical engineering from YMCA, and then you had worked in several other companies, and you led a company before you came here, and worked with Seth sir, and then carried to what you are. So I want to understand how the journey has been, why this particular field, and also what have you seen, the changes you've seen over the years.
Okay, journey began in much earlier than even what you would imagine.
Okay.
It started in 1987. जब हम पहली बार me and Mr. Seth we met engineering company and he was the consultant to that organization. I was supposed supposed to, as we say, bribe him
Yes.
to get some work done.
Okay.
And in 1987, I was given rupees 2 lakh to really get some specifications changed, or in my company's favor was working. And at that point of time, when Mr. Seth, he said, I will not allow that. I am a dead honest person, so I know what I have to do. I will not take this money, and I'll just do the right thing. That I will never do something wrong. And if you want to keep this money, you can keep this money, because anyway your job is being done. So at that time ये होता था कि जो people who were giving the money to somebody else, they would keep part of that money with themselves, because that's how the industry was working. So I decided, if my work is getting done without that, I came back and gave that money, which was about 500x of my salary at that point of time, back to my employer.
Okay.
And when Mr. Seth asked me, what did you do with that money? I said, nothing, I just returned it back. So that's how our initial, as we say, love started between two people who are dead honest into their work, not going for easy money and easy life. So that's when we thought that 2 years later, Mr. Seth, and then we decided, let's do some project together. I left my company. I was working in a multinational company, and Mr. Seth was a consultant, and we started some journey together. Unfortunately, because we were dead honest, we had to stop that journey, because we worked together for 2 years, 2 or 3 years. We realized that the time honesty is one part, and you have to be lucky with that. You have to meet that right kind of people who really value that trait in your life. So that didn't work out, and he continued working, and I shifted. I went back to Carrier Aircon Limited. Then I began my corporate journey, which took me to Calcutta, Jaipur, Bhopal, eventually to Bangladesh.
Okay.
So I spent my corporate career there, and we realigned ourselves in year 2001. That's how we, and this journey became as Comfort Engineers in year 2001.
So it's more, earlier than I had assumed.
Yeah, that's what I want to tell you. It's a relationship which has been built on honesty, trust, hard work, and I would say deliverables, because we always believe that whatever we have committed to our client has to be delivered. So that's how we came to know each other. That's how we started. Yeah.
Finally, we have to let our work do the talking. My principle, right or wrong, I don't know. So I said, let's give it a very honest kind of honest and sincere effort in anything we do, so the client would always stay with us. So that's how we started building up. And then Rohan and Gauri joined us in 2008 or 2009, I would say. They were, having a lot of ideas. Gauri has, picked up everything so fast.
Yeah.
She's always a very diligent person, very true to her work. Rohan has always been a thinking man, person who would think more deeply than others would. That's how this Promash came. He started building up in 2012 when he said, look, let's do something different. And so 2012, we started doing this. And I think the appreciation from Promash has come from many, many companies now, foreign companies, who says they have never seen anything like this. Promash is something that will benefit everyone.